Hey, yo, good morning, everybody. I slept in. I hope the markets are not going too crazy. Let's see. Let's see. We'll check it in a minute. But y'all got some time. I got a track for you right here. And you know the deal. Tweet out the room, Crow fam. Let's go. Oh wait. What happened? Hold on.
Heigl dog.
There we go. You can still tweet out the room. Let's do it.
So if you don't have nothing to do, go look something to do. And stop call people in. That wanna straight to them brain. Oh yeah. My God, you. When nothing long gone, I want to spit some pain. The past you want gone, and them remember your name. Never them no bonify, them I want the back and the spring. Trouble up on the Lord, but we flies again. Come out for we know. Go look something to do, you live for we know. You got nothing to do, come out for we know. We know. I said, come out for we know. And go look something to do, you live for we know. You got nothing to do, come out for we know. We know. It's like dirty. Dirty, them want see me leave dirty. Make up is that something in a brown and cutty. This idiot boy will feel my dog puppy like him ready for them turn him in a dopey. Make us some monkey. Monkey, them want see me leave monkey. Some brand new machine and I know we not dirty. Fire dirty sing song like one string brushy. Prefer clean every day like the country. Nothing I go on, we are not stress and pain. Pass me and gone and them remember we name. None of them no bonify, them I want you back and this spring. Travel them by the Lord for we rise again.
Come out for we name.
You know nothing to do, you live for we name. Got look something to do, come out for we name. We name. I say come out for we name. You know nothing to do, you live for we name. Got look something to do, come out for we name. Someone get beaten last night, so with them one give the blame. Gonna steal and now make them complain. Tell them when I serve them, no skip teeth, no play game. Some fool I try pop down with fun. After me touch bricks, down and up and cool on my lane. Come back at Jamaica, well fresh off at the plane. Got it on me heart to know me feel extra. Give me a room and say me a stand up again. Nothing I want me on the stress and pain. Pass me a gun and them no remember we name. None of them no bonify, them I want the one that is spring. Them a say worry down for me rise again. Come on, for we done. You know nothing to do, you live for we done. Go look something to do, come on, for we done. We done. I say come on, for we done. You know nothing to do, you live for we done. Go look something to do, come on, for we done. We done. We done. Hey boy, come on, for we done. I say we done. Hey boy, come on, for we done. Nothing I want me on the face of pain. Pass me a God and them remember we name. None of them not bonify, them I want live back in the spring. Say well them got the Lord but we rise again. Come on for we done. You know nothing to do, you live for we done. Got look something to do, come on for we done. We done.
I want the bomb clad that go on round here, so. What's going on, Crow fam? I hope everybody is tweeting out the room and everything that we got up top here. We had a Crow fam Sunday space yesterday. It was a beautiful thing. We got like over 300 listeners so far, and it was a vibe yesterday. So if you haven't listened to that one yet, give it a listen today. Also, Crusader, the Crusader app. If you're not using it, there's a link up top. You can keep track of all the Twitter spaces. That's how I keep track. So shout out to Jello Mold, and then to the right of those is every Coffee and Cro for this week. And oh, look at that. A bunch of people are already setting the reminders. So we're going to get back on track here. I'm talking to myself. Um, Next week, next Sunday, 21 is going to host the Sunday space. And we're going to keep the vibes going because it's like, I saw Rockstar has been tweeting about how much he misses Sunday spaces. So maybe he'll show up. Maybe he'll show up next Sunday. I don't want him. I don't want anyone to be sad around here. Jesus, we got we got so much opportunity right now. Everywhere you look, there's opportunity. I get overwhelmed sometimes. There's a lot I need to catch up on. You know, I missed a whole week of activities around here. So I want to know what I missed. I know my guy R Dog down there has something big with chrono balls. Let me find the tweet for that and throw it up top because I know I put that out this morning at some point. And don't be scared of that mic button. Come on up here and chop it up. Let's find that goddamn tweet. I gotta shout out every time I jump in Katie McGee's space. I gotta give those girls a shout out because that is just that's just some of the best vibes in Twitter Spaces. All right, here we go. R Dog and Chronoballs. Art and Nick Taylor collab. The tweet is up top. Share that out because that's dope. You guys have been doing this. You guys have been working on this for a long time. Long ass time. All right, we got Voodoo up here. Let me check my volume. Murph Dog in the
Oh,
house. Let's go.
welcome back.
Thank you, Voodoo.
That was a vacation with the kids.
Oh God, it was awesome. Every day was
That's good
beautiful.
to hear.
Yeah. My daughter had her birthday party down there, and there were 3 of her friends from school in Puerto Rico at the time, and they all showed up to the.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so she had. I don't know, man. That just seems like magic to me. If I was her age,
Yeah.
having a birthday party and
Right
yeah,
on.
tropical birthday party with all your friends. But kids, man, they can
A bunch
still
of
they can bum
Boricuas.
out in any situation. So it was all types of fun. What have you guys been up to, man? What did I miss?
Well, just had our largest auction on Peppermint. We're definitely live now, giving out rewards every day. It's the only marketplace that's guaranteed rewards for all verified projects on Chronos right now.
Let's go.
And yep, just had an auction for 75,000 candy. Um,
Holy
so that's all gonna get burned. Uh, and we're looking to release trading rewards. So
Is that the
not only are you
mechanics
gonna
that
get
everything gets burned, or just for the auctions?
no, that's just this specific auction.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Just this specific auction. And then by Wednesday we'll have trading rewards. So we're not only going to reward you for listing on our platform a verified project, but we're also going to reward you for uh, purchasing using Candy.
Voodoo, that's what's up. Because just as on the consumer end, I feel like that's what's missing out on platforms like Minted or any of the other NFT, whatever chain, any
Hmm.
marketplace that's giving rewards. It's like they reward you for listing, but when we're putting all the volume into the platform, like where's the rewards for that? So that's dope.
Well, we have really big plans for this marketplace. And like I keep telling people, rather than complain about what everyone else is doing, we think we can do it different. We think we can do it better. So we'll just build it and we'll find out.
That's the vibes, man. So this is going live on Wednesday.
No, the marketplace has been live now for a week.
Yeah, no, the trading rewards.
Yes, the trading rewards should be live by Wednesday.
Wicked. And you guys launched the peppermint marketplace what, like a month ago?
Yeah, I mean, it didn't really get its legs under it until probably last week when we
Yeah, I was gonna say like right
started with
before
the
I left. I
rewards.
remember it was more of like a big launch vibe.
Yeah, we were still testing. So after we get the trading rewards done, a few more features added, we're going to start migrating all of the NFT related components from the DEX over to the marketplace, and that's where they're gonna live moving forward. And I'm hoping by the end of this month to start building the NFT loan protocol, which is going to also be attached with to the marketplace. And I think that should pretty much complete the marketplace, and then we can move on to the next one.
That's awesome. Because it seems like all the Chronos marketplaces are pushing each other forward. Because I just saw Bach tweeted this morning about NFT lending on Crocy is about to go live. So the more
I
the
mean,
merrier, right?
absolutely, and I wish him the best, and we'll see how he builds it. I think we have a way that's a little more unique compared to what we've seen not only on, well, there are no NFT loaning. He'll be the first on Chronos, but kind of like the ones we've seen on like BenDAO and X2Y2. So we've been using both those platforms, myself and the other guys on TRT, and we're going to try and pull from those protocols what we see as their strong suits and build on that, right? So it's going to be kind of like a three-part build for our NFT loans. The first build is going to be protocol owned liquidity. So we own the liquidity and we lend you the liquidity for your NFT. But there's two other components that we're going to build into it to kind of round it off. And I think that's what's going to separate it from the pack.
Yeah, because there's going to be a lot of different ways that all of these platforms handle the rewards, the liquidity, and I think spreading out the consumer's liquidity is a good idea. Like if we only had one lending platform and everybody was putting all the eggs in one basket, that wouldn't be good for Chronos either. So I hope everybody's getting pumped this week because we've been waiting for this type of stuff on Chronos for, well, since we heard about it on other chains, and that was like
I'm
almost a year
I'm
ago.
interested to see how Bach's little partnership with Moon works out.
That was hilarious. If you hadn't pointed that out, I had retweeted it. That little
I was
fucker had
gonna
me
tell you, you
blocked
need
though.
to stop retweeting shit like when you're asleep.
I'm trying to catch up, Murph. I'm on my second cup of coffee. I'm liking and retweeting everything. Um, I'm trying to get there, but like seriously, how am I gonna catch up when so much is happening this week? Like lending and trading rewards. I wouldn't be surprised if volume like doubles this week.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. You took off, so I took off.
Yeah, how'd you do?
Oh, what do you mean? No, I took off of Web3. I worked my ass off in real life, but I didn't really touch in with the spaces and shit.
Nah, good for you, Murph. Cause like whatever you're doing, it's always good to get some perspective. I feel like I got a little bit of perspective, and coming back in, you get a not an outside view because you're always in no matter what, but like I don't know, it's a little bit different. Feel like everything's new again. I'm a new man. Mooney Mike, what's cracking?
Oh, you pulled me up. All right, I'll take my trash
Oh
out and shit.
Jesus.
My bad. I just came back. So yo, I have so something's bothering me, man. So you know Fulcrum, right? they're doing.
Oh Jesus! All right, so Arden Nick Taylor, our dog. What's cracking?
You can't hear me?
Oh, can you not hear Mike?
No, I can hear him.
He can hear him just
Wow.
Oh, what a savage.
He knows what I'm about to say. That's why Fulcrum.
No, what?
In
I
their
don't know.
terms and services, Fulcrum says U.S. residents can't use their services. So, anybody in the U.S. who plans to use that, do the IGO and all that, be careful. And this is what pisses me off because they'll show you everything on their website, right? You know, they'll show you
Yeah.
all the bennies and everything, but one of the legal things that they don't show you is they put it in their terms and conditions, right? You think that would be something important? Wouldn't you want to be advised of that?
Yeah, no, Mooney, I'm with you, man. Like that's something that should
I got
be
something on that.
on the
Hey,
homepage.
so
Yeah.
look, so I got something on that. If you're in the States, since you're in here at Coffee and Cro nice and early, I'll give you the lowdown. Use a VPN. Use a VPN. They put this little disclaimer on their website so that the DC cannot come after them. So they're saying, basically to the world, we're not for the US. So use a VPN, use DeFi, you'll be fine.
And here's
And
the
it says
thing,
it in their terms too. If they catch you on VPN, it's the same.
catch you on VPN.
How,
Like
how
how
there
they
you go.
catch
That's
you on VPN. So here's what I'm wondering is like if they really didn't want US citizens to use it, they would IP block it because that's not technology that's outside of anyone's reach, including everyone here. So if they're not IP blocking you, it's a fucking honeypot. Like that's entrapment. Like how are you gonna get prosecuted when it's wide open?
Well, their excuse is going to be that they put that in the terms and conditions. That's their way of covering their ass. But you're right. That announcement should be way more prominent to alert U.S. customers that if you cross this line, it's like a border crossing. Like if you don't indicate to me that there's a border there, how do I know when I've crossed? Right? And that's what they're doing. They're hiding that border, so deep in the fine print of the terms and conditions,
Right? And
so
there's
that you don't
certain
even
it's only certain
realize that you're.
products too, right? Like
Yeah,
it's not like we're banned from the platform. We're banned from certain aspects of the platform. And that's just like, bro, that reminds me of like when they were kicking me out of college, right? But they
yeah.
couldn't kick me out completely, so they kicked me out of the residence halls. And it was like, well, what the fuck do you want me to do here? Like I can go to class. My house is 400 miles away, so I can't like commute home. Like what the fuck? What do I do?
Well, ignorance isn't a defense. So
True.
it's your responsibility as a consumer to be aware of the conditions of platforms that you use at the end of the day. But it's just sucky that they're passing on that responsibility to the consumer by hiding it in the terms of condition and not just telling people front,
Yeah,
hey,
because
if
aren't there multiple websites on Kronos already that say U.S. citizens can't use this platform? I swear I've seen it at the bottom of a couple. Murph, what's up?
Look, so the SEC and the United States government is going to be so involved with Ethereum. They're looking at Lido Finance now. Like, how long has the SEC versus Ripple been going on? Like, ladies and gentlemen, there will be a more crypto-friendly politician in office by the time they even look at Kronos. Don't worry about anything.
I think you're 100% right there, Murph. There's and this is why I also feel for Mooney because it's like everybody's scared to shit right now, anyways. Like you couldn't freak people out anymore. Look at what the market did recently. It's like one little shake and everything drops $1,000, or not everything, but you know
Yep,
what I mean.
and when Sam Bankman took down all that big old dip, all the people that bought in that dip are still in profit today. So
Yeah,
buy
but those dips
buy the dip,
bounced.
everybody.
These
Y'all
dips
will
are
be
really
fine, I
weird.
promise.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying though, Murph? It's like you look at those dips and they went down and then they bounced back up. These ones are going down and then we're going fucking straight sideways. I've never seen anything like it.
Oh, the Bitcoin over the weekend. You know why? That was because of Silvergate. So what the rumor is that the big Silvergate exchange, since it closed, it was allowing institutions to trade over the weekend. So since it closed, then none of those institutions were allowed to trade Bitcoin over the weekend. So we'll have to see what happens now, today, tomorrow, and during the week. But that's why Bitcoin was basically within like $200 or $300 range all weekend long.
Very interesting stuff, Murph. Thank you. Citadel Keys is up here. What's cracking, baby?
Hey, what's
Where
up,
you
yo?
been?
What'd you say?
Or where you been? Where I been? What's up, man?
Man, I think I was coming up here and I'm like, bro, I forgot what I was about to say. But it was kind of like maybe I misunderstood what Murph was saying. But I kind of had the opposite take. Oh, it was about like the SEC and stuff like that. I think all this stuff's like they can view it all retroactively. So I would be careful about like what your if you're located in the US, like if your LLC is located in the US, I'd be careful about like what you're doing out
Yeah,
here. Um,
you're absolutely right on that. It all depends on how they write the laws. They can write it so it goes retroactive, so it goes
And
back to the very first Bitcoin mine if they want to. All depends on how it's worded.
right, I mean the ledgers go back to zero, so they can go back to block one and start combing through the transactions.
That's the problem with
There's
like,
a
because I
lot of
don't get it
transactions.
when a lot of my friends are like, "Oh, people are scamming on block on in crypto, they're hiding." I'm like, dude, this if you really want to find out, I can find out exactly how much of every token that is sitting in your wallet right now. So it's like once the law is written, depending on how it's written, they can take their time because they'll have all the time in the world. As a matter of fact, they'll probably build and write software that does most of the work for them, just like they do
100%.
with the IRS. Most of
Yeah,
your taxes
AI.
is not no yeah, it's not viewed by a person. It goes through a machine and it flags the ones that are very obvious, but it catches just about everything it wants to.
Oh, I get
All right.
audited every goddamn year. I just got my audit letter yesterday, and I knew it was coming like clockwork. So, God bless the IRS and fuck the IRS. So, um, I hope everybody got their taxes done by now, cause it's coming up to that time, right? March is the last month.
April
April.
April
April.
15th.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
You have about a month. Get her done.
Yeah, get her done. But the IRS
Unless
is
you
just like
unless
the
they owe you
blockchain. They don't
money.
they
If
don't forget.
if they owe you money, you're not required to file.
No, no. But if you owe them money, they take it faster than they took all that shit right out before they sent me um my return. They're just like, hey, we took this, and this, and you gotta send me all the proof. They want my kids' social security cards, my social security. They want me to prove that I'm a person every single year. I don't know why. They don't. They audit. No, we don't want to get into this. Okay, what else is going on? We
Bro,
don't.
sounds
We
like
don't
you
want
have
to
some
talk about it.
tax issues, my man. Do you need a lawyer or something?
No. I'm self-employed. I always have been. So they audit the fuck out of you.
True that.
And that's what I was gonna say when you guys were talking about LLCs. Like you definitely got to be careful as any type of corporation. What do you think about individuals though? Just how much does an individual need to worry about accessing websites that say U.S. citizens shouldn't use this?
That's what I wanted to say. Like, let's say that they crack down and they ban everything. Are they really gonna fine every single American that has participated in cryptocurrencies? Like, I just can't see that happening.
I promise
It
you,
seems like
if
scare
they were to
tactics.
do it, they would do it because for one reason only, it's money. So it would just be a debt that you owe in taxes.
Yeah, but we
That
got
would be
plenty of politicians that hold Bitcoin and Ethereum already. Like they're
not
not
as
gonna.
much,
Uh,
That's
not
what
as
I was
you'd
much
gonna
be
as
say.
you
surprised.
think, and they're
They
much
just take it.
smarter at hiding it than the average citizen.
Yep.
Just like I think it was a big controversy. I forget who it was. The guy from Utah when he ran for president. His his uh his maid was paying like 27% in taxes, and he as a billionaire,
Yo, that's Warren
Romney was
Buffett.
paying like 11% in taxes. They are
Yeah,
way better at hiding their money than the
and
average
and
citizen.
it
Well,
wasn't her. It wasn't her that blew the story up. It was him. Warren Buffett was the one who came out and said, "I
Yeah,
pay less taxes than my maid."
it's ridiculous.
Yep.
So, yeah, they'll go after everyone, including themselves,
Yep.
but where they will eat 70% of your crypto, they may lose 10% of their crypto because they're just
well,
better at
I
hiding
think
it.
it's great that everybody's afraid. Y'all keep being afraid. When the price drops, I'm buying more.
Whoa. Get it under 20K so Murph can buy. I bought ETH at $895 from crypto.com like 7 or 8 months ago. I'm good with that. We don't need to go back under what like I can keep that as my best buy and we can move forward, you know?
Mark my words, they're going to get Sleepy Joe out of office. The Democrats are going to lose all their power. Republicans are going to come in, and crypto's going to the moon, baby.
All right. We're getting fucking crazy in here now. We got to check these charts. These numbers are brought to you by crypto.com. Oh, God bless them. Let them be your daddy. They sold me ETH for $885. How much was it? I got to check this shit. We're checking the numbers first, though. Oh, Jesus. Okay, Bitcoin is holding strong. 22,433. ETH down 0.01%. 15. Yeah. All right, holding strong. 1569. Hey. Polygon Matic, what are you doing? $1.11. You're breaking my heart here. Cosmos, Adam, over $12. Not bad. 12.11. Crow is at 7.2, down 1.5%. What is going on? Big winners. I don't know any of these guys. Oh, Gal is up 7%. TrueFi is up 6%. I sold all my TrueFi. Decentraland is up. What do you know? Those are your top gainers, ladies and gentlemen. What's up, Murph?
So real quick, let's talk real quick about Tectonic and
Real
Aave.
quick, because Jimmy's coming up.
That's fine. Tectonic and Aave, right? You can use these protocols when you don't have a lot of money, right? You're just DCA, and you can use these protocols to buy the dip, right? You can, when you supply your Crow, you don't always have to borrow the max and go all in right away. So what I find is like on my payday weeks, normally it's like all green week, and I'm like, shit. So it doesn't matter though. I'll go ahead, I'll buy my Crow, deposit it into Tectonic. Now, the next week comes along, I don't get paid. But I didn't borrow. So I've got this nice little, 80, 50, whatever, $100 I can borrow. Wait till the next week and it's all red, every big old dip, and you're like, shit, I should have waited. Now you borrow your the max amount, you go and buy the Crow on a DEX, and then you resupply it, and then when it goes back up, that's how you make your money. You can do it on Aave, on Polygon, or Tectonic.
That's awesome. Here's the one thing I think we could do to make it even more profitable is supply a stable coin when it's a green week, right? And then you're not realizing that same drop, even though you can still borrow.
Absolutely.
You have more to borrow if you threw, and they're giving really good. You got to check the rates all the time because.
Let me come in here and reply to this.
Oh Jesus! What's up, Jimmy?
Well, I'll quickly say, if you do supply stable coin, slippage does go down. However, of course, you're losing some aspects. The great iteration of DeFi is to supply only one side, but having to supply both sides also makes it more illiquid. That's the truth. Why does it make it more liquid? Because the whole thing is there are two sides to this. They have to have multiple, basically denominators, right? So those are like the crows and so forth. But that's all wrapped. So if you have multiple projects with their tokens on that DeFi project, and one of them has a problem, the stablecoin, even though it's 1-to-1 theoretically, it can lose value against the dollar. The one, one, right? So weirdly enough, it can actually create a lot of problems, right? Because people are going to pull out their stablecoins first. They're not going to add more stablecoins later. So therefore, the value of the other side massively decreases. And this is what's happened with essentially liquidity crunch across many of these DeFi plays. I'll give you an example. Aave. You know this Aave Alpha?
Yeah, I know, Ave. You're saying it's because
So
too
when
many people supplied too much stablecoin?
no, it's like this. When you lock something in and it's half-half, right? You are getting this really high interest rate, but you can't bring that other half out, right?
Yeah,
So
but
many people have
we're not
encountered
talking about LPs though, Jimmy. We were talking about supplying single tokens on a lending platform.
exactly that's what Aave is.
Right. I thought
So what
okay.
can happen? So what can happen is I wouldn't supply the single stablecoin token. I would only supply the Cro token. Cro token will always have more liquidity, surprisingly enough, than the stablecoin token. Because the stablecoin token is not the real stablecoin, right? If as soon as it loses less than the one, it has immediate liquidity issues. So you can't even pull it out. Both the denominator version, which is the stablecoin, if you added that part in, and the Cro as the numerator. Does that make sense? And many people face
Yes,
this
but
when they put stuff into Aave, is they're wondering, why can't I take it out? Because you split it in half. You split it half stable, half whatever else is the numerator version of that.
I guess I just didn't think about it like that.
Well, have people ever by any chance asked you, I can't unlock my wrapped LP? And I'm saying yes, single tokens are always better when you add it and into a lending platform. One of the worst things to do is to basically split it because you're not really getting much out of that. Your amount of yield that you're getting for the amount of risk that you're basically offering from that half stablecoin, it's not
Right.
worth it.
No, but we were talking on a short-term basis, Jimmy. You can't you wandered in like a child in a
Yeah, no,
candy
but that
store.
the issue is there's no such thing as a short-term basis when people get locked out of their liquidity randomly.
Yes. Nobody likes that.
Well, imagine BUSD has some problems, right? It's going to hurt a lot of stablecoins.
USDC
It's
is
not random anymore. It's not short-term.
You think we can make it without USDC, Jimmy? What about that?
I think we should stop using stablecoins.
Fucking A, man. So what do we denominate in? Bitcoin?
You just said the single token, right? Not
Yep.
using it as a split LP, but the single token supply as a way to get lending and collateral.
And this is a viable option, solution?
I would argue, yes. I mean, there are many platforms doing this now, and surprisingly, considering the amount of crashes in the stablecoin market,
Well, yeah.
stablecoins, yeah,
It's a
because if
total
everyone
mind shift,
uses
Jimmy.
stablecoins
Like
and
you
everyone
understand we're
pulls out their
blowing
money
minds
in
here.
stablecoins are insolvent overnight,
Right.
suddenly.
Because they represent dollars. So like we gotta
Yes.
stop thinking about dollars. We gotta start
There's no price
actually
discovery because everything
yeah,
has to be 1-to-1.
and then we don't care about Silvergate. We don't care about fucking Synchrony or whatever goddamn bank everybody's using now. We don't rely on the dollars. You can just supply tokens and borrow tokens.
I
We
hope
can
people aren't getting
denominate in
confused by
whatever.
this because the truth
Well,
is
most people
majority
will
of
be.
the stablecoin out there is wrapped now, right? So if it loses less than one, that's like 95 cents, people think that there's a panic. And so everyone's taking their money out. But the actual base token, Cro, for example, you saw in all these stablecoin crises, what happens? When people run away from the stablecoins, they put their money into Bitcoin, Cro, Ethereum, actually. That's why when the BUSD was having their issues, it wasn't like the market was rallying because people believed in crypto more. It's because people were selling their BUSD to buy a, a price discoverable token asset, which is like Cro. It's also, I think, the same reason why Cro doesn't have a stablecoin is because they know it's a little bit scammy. You cannot promise something to you one to one, and then you have to claim that everything's backed by fiat. There is no way BUSD is backed by fiat one to one.
Right.
And they have shown no proof. All CZ says is that he has auditors, not otters, not me, not my brother, my
better
cousin.
off with
Auditors. No, I'm serious. That there's no proof. Someday
Right.
people are going to ruin the idea of having a stable coin.
People are very worried about Binance right now, Jimmy. Can we make it without Binance?
I think that
That's a
we
no.
can make it. We need regulated
really worried, Jimmy.
exchanges.
Now they're really fucking worried.
I think we need regulated exchanges. Even Coinbase is questionable sometimes.
Most of the time. Yeah. You think Brian Armstrong, you trust that guy?
No, I don't.
Yeah, me neither. Where you going, Murphy? Don't you leave on me. Don't you leave
I was gonna do an Irish fucking lead.
I know, but I caught you, motherfucker. Oh god, I think I got sick on the plane. Fuckers. Goddamn Spirit Airlines, Jimmy. They were right.
I thought you had money. Why are you flying Spirit Airlines?
My wife bought the tickets. I don't want to throw her under the bus or anything, but Jesus.
Your wife bought you the tickets?
She bought the plane tickets. She bought 4 plane tickets.
Doesn't she have access to your bank account? Why does she have to buy? I fly United.
United is good. American, Delta. I enjoy JetBlue sometimes, but like
JetBlue sucks ass.
No, it used to be all right. I don't travel that much anymore, but I remember when JetBlue was brand goddamn new.
I used to fly Virgin America until they sold it.
Virgin, why? Who'd they sell it to?
Why do they sell Virgin?
Wait, Richard sold his airplanes? Yep. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it got merged into what, Alaskan? What's it now? Virgin Airlines is what?
I don't follow the airlines.
But don't fly Spirit.
Yeah, I'm with you. They got us there and back.
I'm looking at the Wikipedia. It was a low-cost airline until 2018 when it was acquired by Alaska Air.
I enjoyed
because the rule was you're not allowed to have airlines owned by non-Americans in America.
Well, that seems racist, Jimmy.
Well, Richard Branson said the same thing.
Smart man. Richard Branson and Richard Hart. I mixed them up in my head. What's his name? No. Who's the
You mean the Hex guy?
Yeah, what's his name?
Yeah, Hart.
Hart. What's his first name?
Richard.
Richard, yeah. Are they the same guy? It is the same guy.
They act the same.
They look the same. Holy shit.
I remember Richard Hart. I met him in person one day at a conference. And he was, he smelled really bad. I remember that part.
Zeus, I think I'm onto something here. Did Richard Branson sell his planes and start a cryptocurrency? And just like...
I haven't seen the Hex people recently. Where'd they all go?
He looks like he's been smoking meth or something.
Where'd the Hex people go?
I don't know. I heard they're all really scared about staking. And they're like changing the word. Everybody's changing their terminology now. No one wants to do staking anymore because everybody's scared of Gary Gensler for some reason. Zeus, you're not scared of Gary, are you?
Nope. That's why we're not staking the foxes.
Yeah, but you're not
I like
staking
Gary
the foxes
Gensler.
because of Gary. That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm just I'm just being smart, right? We gotta play by the rules.
I like Gary Gensler. I like him a lot.
So what are the rules, Zeus? Can you tell me what the rules are
Well, I don't.
for Americans?
You don't want to turn your NFTs or your project into a security, right?
Right. So how do we? I mean, this is for real. How do we avoid that? Simple put as you can.
Well, one of the points is not to stake them for anything that for any tokens or anything that can be sold back to dollars, right?
So no rebates, no rewards.
Yeah, unless it's like a monetary token, like the troops token.
So you can stake for a non.
But
You can
even that
stake for
could be
like a.
argued. Yeah,
So
you could even
basically,
argue that's
Yeah,
monetary
if
as
you
well.
push
It's a
it.
yeah, you
token.
can
but
model yourself like a restaurant or a hotel, right? Like loyalty reward points.
At least at least it's a
But you can't just give money to people, or else you're a security.
it's a longer stretch, right? When everybody else starts going to jail. then-
I don't want to.
Can I talk a little bit about jail, Alpha?
Oh my God,
Okay.
Jimmy! Oh, Jimmy, I got a question for you.
Yeah, go.
Jimmy, what do you think about Crow and their ICO back in the day?
2016, 17.
Yeah, you think the IRS is gonna go? Well, the SEC is gonna go back and look at that. Look into it.
No, because the Australian SEC already covered that.
Wait, can you repeat that?
The SEC, America follows common law. If there's a precedent in Australia about its ICO, there's precedent.
And what's
No,
the precedent?
Jimmy, that doesn't work. We create our own laws,
Yeah,
and
because it's
some
different
of our
countries.
laws are
No,
contradictory
Australia's a
to laws
country.
of.
It can create its laws, and it's covered Crow consistently in the
Yeah,
last few years.
but the U.S. will create its own laws, irrelevant to what Australia's do. We
Well,
have many
you
laws in
can't
our
sue
country that con.
Australia, can you?
Yeah, but you can
No, but
restrict
you can
users in the
arrest their
U.S.
citizens.
to use Crow, right?
Exactly.
Yo, this is America. Don't test us, because we will sue Australia if it comes down to it. Like, we will sue anything.
I don't think restricting Americans buying Crow is even a big issue. I mean, XRP is still pretty big, and it's been restricted.
Jimmy, are you eating?
He's been
Nope.
eating.
You know that it's against the rules up
He's
here,
been
right?
eating all this time.
I know. But he
Yeah.
hides it, and I kind of dig it. But then he forgets.
I'm tired of this whole America's going to restrict this token. If they're going to reach back 10 years, because by the time that lawsuit goes down, there'll be a 10-year difference between the ICO listing date and the lawsuit. 2026 probably, right?
Yeah, but
10
there's no
years will
statute of
elapse.
limitations.
But remember last bull run,
There is,
like 3-4 years
I would
by,
say
and then
this,
they still were going
a
after the
judge
company.
wants more recent. Okay, so the evidence is from 2016, right?
Yep.
Very rarely in America do you do cases like that from 10 years ago. The judge will ask, why did you pursue this case that was on the books for 10 years, but only recently filed it this year? And that's a very strong argument to dismiss.
Because only recently the law came into effect. So
No, well then that means that America follows common law. You cannot backdate law like that.
yes, you can. That's why they'll create a law and make it
America
retroactive.
follows
All right.
common law. In a
I'm going
common law,
with
you can't
Jimmy. And
backdate
when they
laws.
come for me, I'm gonna tell them. Jimmy said you can't do that. That was 10 years ago. Jimmy
A
said.
lot of countries follow civil law. Don't confuse. America's justice system is the best in the world because of our very strong common law system.
All right. Well, it's a common law up here that you can't eat fucking peanut butter sandwiches and talk about.
Have you ever
anything.
seen Better Call Saul?
Yeah, but not a lot. Why?
I would say Better Call Saul is a good example of why America is a great country.
Because you can
Everyone
sue
deserves
anybody.
speedy justice for a reasonable price they can afford.
That's true, man. I mean, Americans don't realize what law and order looks like in a lot of other countries. It's different everywhere you go. I happen to enjoy countries where you get pulled over and you give the cop, 20 bucks, 40 bucks, whatever you got. Hey, you're out of there. I don't mind that shit. I really don't.
Wait, what?
You ever been in those countries?
Yeah, but I thought you were gonna say the opposite.
No, no, I don't mind. I don't mind the shakedowns.
I don't think you actually mean that.
No, I do because I've been arrested in America like 8 times, and that's not fun.
What?
Like,
You're a
yeah,
felon?
I am not a felon.
So you got arrested 8 times and you walked
That
away?
is crazy. It's crazy that you would even assume that, Jimmy. I'm just a normal guy. I'm just a regular ass guy that grew up in the 90s and 80s when
So
they
you got
used to
arrested eight
just
times.
bag you
What
for
did you get
they
arrested
used to
for?
just smoking
Grand Theft
weed.
Auto?
No, dude, I never stole cars.
Were you playing video games and you confused the two real life
I
video
was
games
smoking
getting
a
arrested eight
plant,
times?
Jimmy. I was smoking a plant, and they really didn't like that for like a solid 20 years of my life. Now they don't care so
Okay.
much, but they used to.
Okay.
I used to smoke weed, Jimmy. I still do, but I used to too.
You used to sell weed?
I used to sell weed, yeah, I did.
Oh my god. You used to sell marijuanas?
Yeah, but people used to need people like me because there was nowhere you could get it. Now you go to the store, you
So
know.
let me just get this straight. You went around with those little baggies. I'll give you a story, Alpha. A friend of mine used to
Jimmy,
sell marijuana
sometimes
in
I
high
was so
school.
cheap that I would take the Ziploc bags and I would cut them into like four, and then I would melt the sides because then you get four baggies out of one.
Yeah, I got you that. You're nice. Let me give you a story. There's a friend of mine who used to sell weed in high school. And one day I just said, if you don't give me $10 so I can buy a hamburger and some fries, I'm going to go tell a teacher that you've been selling weed and everyone knows that you're selling weed. He gave me the $10. Flash forward 15 years. He's now the head of a very large VC venture capital fund.
Snitch.
And let me just
Would have
quickly
whooped
say, I
your
emailed him.
ass.
Hey man, you don't need to interrupt me like that. I'm giving you a real life story,
You
okay?
just admitted to
I'm
being
trying
a
to drop some
snitch.
knowledge. You don't need to call me like that, okay? I'm trying to reveal my soft side. My soft side. See? Not my hard side like this. My soft side like this.
Yeah, because he's got a hard belly that he cracks the clams on, and then he's got a soft underbelly somewhere.
Listen to my belly like this.
Where's your soft underbelly?
Anyway, so I messaged him, I emailed him, I reached out to him. I said, Johnny,
Martek hates Jimmy.
come on.
I
Come
miss
on, guys.
Jimmy. I think that's
Oh
the best
man.
I
part.
reached guys, come on, guys. Let me just finish this quick story. So I reached out to Johnny. I said, Johnny, I know, we knew each other back in high school. I'm into crypto now. I know that your portfolio has a few crypto projects. And, it would be great to catch up sometime. He replies, I'm still selling weed, bitch. You know how? Because I looked at his portfolio
like
companies. You know what I
like the
saw in his
baby
portfolio companies?
like the
Alpha,
baby
just
in the
be quiet
in
for a second. You know what I saw in those portfolio
I'm
companies?
selling
Me.
weed.
Yeah, come on, Alfred. Let me just finish the story. You know what I saw in his portfolio companies? 4 weed companies were in his portfolio companies. So, distributors of marijuana and research labs discovering new forms of cannabis.
I can't believe I missed the boat on all that, right? It goes legal.
This
Now
is
they're
back in
selling.
2017.
Missed the goddamn boat. What was I doing in
So he never
2017?
forgot. Let me just make this quick point, guys. You never know in high
Okay, real
school.
quick, Jimmy.
Well, no, this is true, though. You never know in high school what people become.
Yeah, look at you. You
Yeah,
turned into an otter.
it's amazing. Vester, what's up?
Just want to let Jimmy know if I was his buddy Johnny, I would have broke your jaw. Then if you wouldn't tell, I would have broke your legs. So that's just me though.
Okay, let me just quickly say, Alpha, let me respond to that threat. I was bigger than him in high school.
What about now?
Size don't matter.
So
Financially, I'm smaller than that.
Because now he could just ring you out like a
Nobody
like a
uses
t-shirt.
fists anymore, bro.
Yeah, I've noticed this younger generation, they always call me toxic. And the reason why is that their maturity levels have decreased. They're expecting everyone to be like their father figure. The reason why is their parents were never there for them. They're either looking at their phone all the time or out doing things. I'm telling you guys, the young generation operate in a completely different level than we did when we were growing up.
Yeah,
I'm
get
telling
off
you,
your
we
phone.
we were
Like,
playing outside. We were
talk to
playing
your
outside
kids.
back in the day. You know, you had to actually ride your bike to go play with kids. You know, and every day we were hanging out for 4 or 5 hours talking to each other, being bored. Nowadays, kids don't even hang out. They're on their phones talking to each other.
you actually have friends?
Hey, for the person who just said that, let me just say a
Hey.
few things. No,
Take it
Alpha.
easy.
Let me respond to that quick. Let me just quickly respond to that. I do have friends. I was in prison. I had to eat peanut butter out of a man's asshole. Okay, he was my friend. He called me little boy. I called him Big Daddy.
Jimmy, come
That's
on.
one thing I do believe right there.
I don't know what to believe anymore.
You know what
Hey,
about that
ladies and
story that
gentlemen. What? I'm fucking muting everybody. Welcome to Coffee and Cro. If this is your first time here, I'm so sorry. Welcome. We talk about coffee and crow. That's what we do. Uh, I've been gone for a week though, so this boat is out of control. We're gonna get it back on course. Zeus, what's coming up this week? What's hot? What's minting? What are we doing?
Oh no, I was gonna tell you something that came up last night. The Foxes, they're 2 points on minted.
That is what I'm talking about. Let's go.
So if you have
I have
any, just throw
Foxes.
them in there.
All right, 2 points. How'd you do it?
No,
What is the
no
secret?
fucking idea.
No fucking
Texas sent me
idea.
a DM last night.
Still to this day, we have no idea. Voodoo, you got any ideas how you get points on minted?
it's all volume, bro.
Yeah, it's all
volume?
on volume. That's all it is. It's volume.
I know, but then I see something's getting points, right? So I
Or
buy a couple and I list them and I sell a
or it's
couple
their
or whatever.
favorite projects.
And then they're not
because
getting points anymore. And I'm like, how's that possible? I just brought volume
yeah,
and now we get no points.
or their favorite projects. Some of their favorite projects are
Yeah.
always getting points. The system's just not consistent. That's one of the reasons we decided to stop complaining about it and just build something different.
Boom. Mic drop. That's all
Can
you
I
got to
come
do.
in here and just say something very quickly? You
Absolutely.
know, I remember one person who was selling weed. He claimed it was not weed, it was oregano. He thought that I was dumb enough to believe it. At the time, I believed it.
Get him. Get him. Jimmy, the things I boot you for, honestly, it's crazy. It's crazy. Martek, you can come up now.
I sense Martek is a little
throwing.
heated.
Yeah, I mean, he really doesn't like him though. So I hope everyone's okay now. That was fun. It's almost 10:30, which means we only got like 35 minutes left here. If you got something to tell the Crow fam on a Monday morning, which you better, if you're worth your salt around here, all you project leads. What's up,
I
man?
just wanted to say, if for those lighthearted people, Sunday service was a little bit nicer than this, wasn't it? Like, I don't know.
It was. That's why I put the link up top. If you haven't listened to yesterday's space, I would do that. I would definitely do that. It was pretty good. 21 and 21 and Mr. Hoddle co-hosted, and we sang Kumbaya for 2 hours. What's up, Mr. Oddlings?
I just came up here to say, don't tell me what to do, sir. I'm just playing. But how you doing, man? How was Puerto Rico, bro? Like, I'm
It
genuinely
was
asking
dope.
because I haven't been in like 2 years, and I have to go back to Rincon. So, like,
Bro, I haven't been in 10 years. 10 years. I was in like Playa Condado like 10 years ago when my daughter was born. And going back was really, really awesome. We we went to Rincon this time. I didn't go to the
That's
West
bruh.
Coast the
Let's
last
go.
time I was
That's
there.
my
Yeah,
family. That's my family area. We're from the mountains.
yeah, I love it there, bro. I love it. We were in Aguada, and we stayed four days in this rental in Aguada. It was awesome, up in the hills,
Yeah, I go down. Yeah, I go.
or
Yeah.
however you say it. I was like,
But
my wife was saying Aguada.
yeah,
I was
no,
like, this
you're
isn't
good.
fucking Star Wars.
You're good. You're good. So you know on that fat ass mountain right there,
Aguada.
you know that fat ass mountain right by Los Amaderos Beach or whatever. It's like the almond beach.
Yeah.
All right, that mountain, the very house at the very top, that's my family's. Like literally, and it's dope because you can fucking find any type of like fruit on that mountain, like any type of fruit.
Yo, that's what I was telling my kids. I was like, look at this. That's a Julie mango tree. I was like, we got to be back here in April, or like, when is mango season down there? Same as Jamaica.
Yeah, literally. And then like right
Oh
next
my
to it, you
god,
have guavas, then you have passion fruit, and then you have papayas.
breadfruit. Oh my god, these are my favorites, man. I was seeing that it was just like Jamaica up in those hills. And I was telling my wife, like, I like driving in Puerto Rico even better because it's like Jamaica, except it's on the right side of the road. I was like a I was like a race car driver, bro. I love that shit.
Bro, one tank of gas would take you around the whole fucking island. Literally. The only,
Yeah, that's
the
facts. That's
only thing
facts.
is them roads is about as skinny as a toothpick. But I just wanted to come up here and say what's up, y'all. Really.
Nah, it's always good to talk to you, bro. What's going on with the project?
It's pretty good. I've been doing some traits for a lot of people, you know, kind of just expanding my artwork, showing people what I can do and adding more utility to my project and to collaborated projects. Like yesterday, I ran the first Forex call showing people how to, you know, create a demo account and how to analyze the market, just like off of the basics, you know, just a little support resistance. And then I'll get more advanced, but I don't want to overload the mule. And the calls from last night are doing pretty decent right now, you know, only put in 10 cents on each, but we're in profit. So, you know, just showing people the power of Forex.
That's awesome. We were doing leverage in here for 2 months. All of like January and February. We were talking leverage. We were doing trading on MadMex. We had a referral code, and I'm sorry everybody if you didn't hear. I put a tweet out from Puerto Rico when I got the news, but they are ending the referral program on MadMex. Like just when we were getting cranking. 10 traders, $350,000 worth of trading, and then they shut off our code.
Well, Alpha, if you want, I'll send you my referral code for two different brokers, and you can do the same shit and start with like $10. Well,
Well, yeah, bro, and you can keep coming in here and giving us those same calls because we'll do it with you. Like when we do this shit together, it's much better.
yeah, I like trading at night though, so you know I do Tokyo session. You know, and get dragons for the
Most
morning.
trading occurs at night.
Yeah, when shit pops off, it's at 3 o'clock in the morning my time. So the nights that
Most
I
evidence
stay up,
shows that trading occurs right before people go to sleep.
I don't know what the fuck he said. God damn it, Jimmy.
God damn it,
Yeah,
Jimmy.
let me just come in and say, Alpha, I am also releasing my own NFT project. I'm putting it up on top. As you can see, it will be 1,000 NFTs. We are not doing a pre-mine. We're releasing a white paper. It's called Jimmy the Otter. It's simply NFTs of the word Jimmy the Otter with an otter screaming at something.
And
So if
you're
you ever
doing
have someone that you
10K?
hate, yeah, if you have someone that you hate, your wife, your child, you give them this NFT. It is just them looking at a picture of me getting angry at them with Jimmy the Otter
What about people you
painted.
love? What do you get for people you love, Jimmy?
He gives them one that says
Yeah,
wrong.
well, okay, that's a good point. Um, what do you get people that you love, Alpha? You get them an NFT?
Yeah, why am I doing it wrong?
Well, I just posted my other
Take it
NFT
easy,
project up
folks.
on top.
Take it easy.
If you don't
What?
mind, can you look at what I just at that NFT project on the top, please?
The I fucking hate you one?
Yeah, but can you actually look at the diagram there, please?
Yeah. Women want otters. Who's
What
this,
men
James?
think women want,
James,
and
did you
what
pay
women
this guy?
actually want.
I think that's
I
real
have my own
facts.
NFT shield club.
Yeah, you
They're
paid the guy.
facts. The fact is, if you love someone, you give them Jimmy the Otter, the real Jimmy the Otter. You don't give them an NFT because women love me all
That's,
night long.
yeah, but that's just women. What about?
Okay.
We'll get there, Jimmy. We'll get there.
They don't need no cars, no jewelry, cash. Just need Jimmy the Otter. So please pin that to your profiles. Show the world all the love Jimmy the Otter's getting that you're not getting. I'm stealing all the. You deleted it. Why would you
No,
delete that?
just the
I
first
said
one. Just
just
the
the
first
first
one.
one. Hey, honestly, bro, Jimmy,
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you
Selfish
to
if you want.
Jimmy, you need to you gotta protect yourself, bro. You gotta secure your space because you trying to get these women in there, they're gonna steal your shiny rocks, bro. And how the hell are you gonna bust open clams and eat? Then if you don't eat, you don't survive, and then there's no more Jimmy for the bitches. So secure yourself, big dog. Get a ledger.
Get a ledger. Use our referral
So
code.
are these
That
digital
still works,
rocks?
Jimmy. Don't worry about that one. That one still works.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'll pin it up top for you. It's a 10%.
How would I store my rocks on a ledger?
Make it make sense.
That's yeah. That's on you. Mikey, what's good?
Hey, what's up, man? Are you still on vacation?
No, we got back. We just got back.
Oh, nice. Heck yeah, man. Hey, I pinned up the top, and I've been waiting to pin this tweet up for a while now.
Hey, that was a good box.
Mystery boxes have landed. I'm so
I
stoked
told
about it,
y'all,
man.
the longer it takes, the better the box.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely worth the
Hey,
wait, man.
you saw what it says on the sticker too, right?
Oh yeah, of course.
All right, word.
Yeah, I was super
Yeah.
stoked about it,
So if
man.
people don't know, yeah, for real, because I don't think people really understand yet what the end result is when you get down with the Thunder Project. Like, if you've been with us since the ETH tokens, if you got down with the mystery boxes, like, and you like, then you know how much we've been doing. Because like, just minting a mystery box, you had to know how to use the Oracle, wait 7 minutes to get your shit
Or
back.
3 days. Like,
It was all about patience, and patience pays off. Like, this is long term, and I hope everybody understands the vision. Like, don't get too antsy, because the more patient you are, the better off you're gonna be. That's just like in
I have a lot of
crypto
patience, Alpha.
in
I'm a
general.
love doctor. I have a lot of female patients.
Oh, shut up, Jimmy. Go ahead, sit it up.
Hey, speaking of those ETH tokens, I thought you heard or said something the other day. Could you run it back on what the utility is on those ETH tokens?
Yeah, I mean, it's been almost a year. Wait a second. Mark? Yeah, it's been a year. So the utility has evolved, you know? When they were our only NFT, because they were our first NFT, there were 42 tokens. And if you had a banner in your hidden content, then you got a pair of sneakers. So we sent out 10 pairs of sneakers on that first 42 launch. And then as time went on and we launched on Chronos and now with the Thundercats, we opened it up to whoever's holding ETH tokens should have their pair of Jordans by now. Because now we want everybody who holds the original OG tokens to have something physical to hold, because like that's a really important part of this project that connects all of us. You know, it's not just the NFTs. So we're gonna drop 42 tokens again on Polygon and try and do the same thing and branch to a new chain.
Now I got a curveball for you. How does it play out if someone, let's say someone has an ETH token and they redeem a pair of shoes and they sell the token, does the second person also get a pair of shoes now too? Or how does that all work?
Yeah, I mean, that's what we want to do, right? And this all ties into the long-term vision, because when we go down the list, we're making sure that everybody gets something, you know? Like, life isn't fair and crypto definitely isn't fair. But like, we try to even out the playing field a little bit and make sure everybody gets something, and then we go back down the list again, right? Like, Natalie's got three fucking pairs of Jordans already. So we gotta go down the list a little bit. Make sure everybody gets their pairs. Cause we still got a lot down here. I am still looking at like 180 pairs of sneakers down here in the basement with me, and that's not counting New Jersey in the storage. So we'll either ship it from here or we'll ship it from the warehouse, because we're gonna start doing that and take them. What?
I was gonna say I'm a size 11 and a half.
And you bought your ETH token secondary, so yeah, we'll put you on the list.
Hey, and we about to we are going to be giving away this ETH token to the loaded companions when we reach 1,500 mints. So that's about 300 mints from now. We will be giving an ETH token away, and then we've got a banner to give away too. I was able to scoop up a
So
banner.
that's
So
what's up, bro. Because the banners. Oh, hold up, Mike. Sorry, we got a hot mic. The banners are Mikey's at work. Everybody, shout out to Mikey. The banners are lifetime sneakers. So if you hold the banner, that's the gold mine right there. Because now you're on the list. If you hold that, now you're getting sneakers every time we go down the list. So that's like every year you're gonna get a pair. That's
bro, I
pretty
worked
cool.
a deal for like 6 months. I forgot who fucking had the banner, but I worked a deal for like 6 months trying to buy this banner from dude.
Yo, because there's people out there that hold banners that don't even know what they are, and I that must be my fault, you know. But again, we're not trying to get Gary Gensler, so we don't write that shit down. We're not telling people, hey, if you buy this NFT, you get sneakers. You think I'm gonna write that shit down? They will. Listen, you guys heard me bitching. Check the tapes. We've been doing this for almost 2 years. You heard me bitch about getting that letter from the IRS when I first got into NFTs, when I left sneakers behind, and they were like, out of nowhere, oh, you owe us $700, $800 for sneakers that you sold on PayPal or some shit. And I'm like, what? Fuck you, IRS. I'm getting into DeFi. I don't ever want to talk to you again. I filed my taxes this year, had a little return coming. Nope. They took that 800 fucking bucks right out of there. You know they did. Oh my god. So fuck them.
You know what they
We're
say
doing
though?
it
The IRS
DeFi.
only go after the poor, those who are too weak to defend themselves. But actual tax attorney.
Exactly, Jimbo. You knocked that one out of the park. Let's go, Gray and then Mikey.
Yo, what's up? Morning, everybody. I just had a quick question for Keys. When's that foundry open, bro? I'm trying to mutate my companion.
Bro, me too. I'm waiting to hear back from Crosmo Dev. So as soon as I hear back from him, I'm gonna pass an update along.
Hey, let's get
Sick.
some more devs on this chain. Crosmo is like our best kept secret, and sounds like he's not a secret anymore. So sounds like we're working him too hard.
Hey, I'm gonna be picking up some of the slack.
Yeah, no, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, just
Shout out the project that you're doing and teaching and doing the dev stuff.
Yeah, apparently there's this new hash lips thing that's coming out on I think Tuesday, where they're going to be able to do something where you can like retroactively like mutate collections or something like that. So it comes out tomorrow. I don't 100% know how it works, but like you know how like collections like evolve and all that. They're gonna have like a tutorial for that and everything. So it's gonna be pretty
Hey,
cool.
Bro,
Yeah.
send
that's
me your
that's dope.
stream.
I like that because that's we've been talking about that with the Thundercats project. So to see it in other projects will be cool. All you have to do is go to IPFS and if the project has that type of access in the contract, which I'm pretty sure most projects do. You can change the images on IPFS
No,
and
this is
what?
my bad. This is something where I think it's kind of like how like the Bored Apes like got like mutants. I think they're doing something along those lines where you keep like the original NFT and then you can like that's where I don't quite understand it yet. I think they have to like you might have to regenerate the layers or something like that, but I don't know. I heard something in I think that like the Leonardo space or something. They were all rocking the sketchy apes. I was like, yo,
Oh
why are you
yeah,
guys?
he's
Yeah,
big
it's
on
like
hash lips.
yeah. So they were telling me something was coming out tomorrow, and I was like, all right, bet I'm gonna check it out.
I don't know if this is true, but I heard from some bigger players that like 80 to 90% of the people who call themselves devs on the Ethereum chain are just built NFT projects off Hashlips videos and call themselves devs, which is
Well,
just
no,
something
they
that people
copied the
should know.
contracts that he offers, and they just changed some little bits like price and stuff, token
Yeah,
name.
just something people should know. Chronos is a different story. It doesn't work exactly the same.
Oh,
Yeah,
it
but
does.
most of it's
It is
still
EVM
It
the
does.
compatible.
same.
Works exactly the same.
It is
It does.
EVM
It's
Yeah.
EVM
compatible,
compatible.
which isn't the same, yes, but I'm talking about other stuff. Just the way
Like
we
what?
operate. The way we
Oh, the
operate,
way
man.
we operate, our culture. Let
Yes,
me
our
tell you something
culture.
about Crow culture, because I'm also the leader of the Crow community when it comes to culture.
I get the fuck
As
out of here.
Oh my lord.
This
why are
guy.
you saying these things to me?
Jimmy, we got a line here. Mikey's up. What's up, Mikey?
Yeah, bro. I'm sorry. I'm just super excited. And the coolest thing is, man, is like I actually had my eyes on those exact sneakers for my daughter, and but they didn't have them in infant sizes, so I went with the gold ones for Christmas. And she's just now actually getting to wear those, so I'm super stoked to save these for her. When I guess by the time she gets to school, man, she'll have some fresh sneakers for her. I don't have to buy any more for a long time. Yeah,
Yo,
those are sick,
that's
bro.
what's
I really
up.
appreciate them.
And that's a really important part of this. I hope everybody gets that. Like we're not sending you any run of the mill type shit. Like look at Omar's first pair of J's that he's been flexing. Look at Natalie in those Jordan 11s. Those were from our boy Money Boy Leroy. Come to think of it, yes sir. That was a giveaway that Money Boy Leroy and I teamed up on. I had one pair, he had the other pair, and we sent them together to Nat, and her and her partner have matching Jordans. Show me another project that pulled off some shit like that. I'll give I'll give you a minute. Silly girl, what's up?
Good morning, Alpha. Okay, I need everybody in the room. There are 47 people in this room. Go down to the space bubble, like and retweet. And then, Alpha, you know what's coming next. I see stuff buried all the way at the beginning, and you have not even touched on it. You've touched on ETH, but you have not touched anything on your current mint.
You are 100% right.
So,
I I gotta get all the way to the right here. Hold
and
on, and
it's not
bring.
even the right
We're
tweet.
it's not all right. Here we go,
What's up, Zeus?
ladies and gentlemen. Your easiest entry into the Thunder Project is by far the Thundercats mint, which is going on right now. islandthunder.io. It's 199 Cro or 11.99 USDC, which even with Cro being at 7.2 is still a better deal in USDC because we started this mint when Cro was at 5.7. I mean, we started Thundercats at the bottom of the bear. That's not our selling point. That's just facts. So when we look back years from now, we'll remember when Cro was 5.5 cents because that's when we minted Thundercats. And the best part about it is that 100% of the mint funds go into liquidity, and that's a simple pairing, not a transaction. So the Thunder is already in the mint contract. Anything that you put into it gets paired 100% and sent to the dead wallet or the burn wallet, whatever you want to call it, because this means nobody has the keys to it. And all those LP tokens are locked for real. Not like Safe Moon, not like auto magically locked, not any of the bullshit that you see in Web3. This is forever. And that means you can trade your Thunder for Cro or Cro for Thunder or USDC until forever. I hope to see more projects doing stuff like that. But again, this is a 4,200 mint. We're about to hit 20%. And when we do, we're giving out a Chronos chimp. So, I don't know. You guys baffle me every week. I've been gone for a week. We're still right at the line. 10 more mints and we hit 20%. So, have at it. 199 Cro. Let's go.
Did you say you're burning USDC? Or burning the Thunder?
Yes, sir.
What? Wow.
Yeah, you can mint in Cro or USDC.
And then you're burning
And
it?
it's still a better deal. No, we're not burning USDC. We're
Okay,
burning
okay.
Thunder.
That's why I was thinking. I was like, wow, I
Yeah.
don't know anybody burning USDC.
Nah, we're not really trying to bring up the price of stablecoins. But that would be wild. We got 12 minutes left here, y'all.
Be like Joker on the Dark Knight, just burning all the USDC.
Just burning the cash. I mean, that would be monumental. And Jimmy would be proud, if we burned all the stable coins, got rid of stable coins, denominate everything in the token itself or its relation to Bitcoin. I don't know. Whatever you want to do. But it's it'll blow your mind if you've never thought about it that way before. Take the dollar value out of the equation and then look at crypto for what it is. Heads explode. What do we got left here? 11 minutes. Who's coming up with their mint this week?
I'm still mint, just saying.
And Thundercats, by the way, if you mint any of these rarities, there's all types of prizes if you mint a rare one and post it to Twitter. That's all you got to do.
And the Mint 10 for whitelists on Thunder.
That's right. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
If
let's
you
go.
if you hold a Thunder token and 10 Thundercats, you are whitelisted to trade Thunder currency. So that's 0% taxes for as long as you hold those 10 cats in that Thunder token. So, and the Thunder token, we rarely talk about it. I'm really proud of what we've done in the past year. Not just still being here when 80% of the other tokens rugged on us, but the fact that our holders increase every week and that we've burned 90% of the supply. And getting from 42 billion down to 4.2 was difficult. It was really difficult. And I think next year, if we decide to go from 4.2 to 420 million, I think that would be dope. I think that would be really sick. It'll be hard, but I think we can do it. And I think it would be a good time to do it. Who knows what the next year is going to be like? Anybody come up here and tell us?
I can tell you. I know what's going on. No.
It could be really good, right? Could take off like a rocket.
I think I know where we're heading, though.
Yeah, what?
I think a lot of stuff's gonna get like integrated with like machine learning, like AI. I think they're gonna mix all that with like blockchain, and then like do stuff like biotech, like on a blockchain, and just being able to feed everything through AI, and then having it be on the blockchain to like keep it more secure and like quote unquote immutable.
Well, I mean, the AI narrative has been really big for the past month or two.
Bro,
AI
this shit's
tokens.
the future. I'm telling you. And then I'm hearing some other stuff where they're going to be doing like decentralized science. So like apparently when like people are writing like their research papers or whatever, like those have to get like funneled through almost like through gatekeepers. You know, so they have to like go up the tier or whatever to like get to like the top of like National Geographic or whatever. And then if they fuck with you, then like your article gets like published. But like now with like the blockchain and stuff, people are going to be able to like put like their own articles out that aren't going to get like I don't like stopped or like gate
Meta
kept.
engineers.
Yeah.
Sorry to cut
Yeah,
you off.
that
That's
No,
sounds
the
cool.
name of the
and
project is Meta Engineers, and
there's
it's believe
decentralized
it's based on
journalism going
Ethereum.
on. I keep telling you guys about my uncle who, worked for the Boston Globe for years and now runs his own news organization. Every time we get together, he's talking about decentralized journalism, trusted nodes, how you integrate blockchain into the news, because fake news is a serious problem. If you have blockchain technology used properly, just like Citadel was saying, like you have to go up this chain, and like if it doesn't get through the node, it doesn't get to the people. It's got to be validated. It's interesting stuff. I'm here for it. We are going to be back here at 4:20, but if y'all got something that's going on this afternoon that we haven't heard about, we definitely want to hear about it. So hit that mic button. Last chance. Gray, what's up?
Yo, I am so fucking excited today, guys. I'm finally going to get my Colorado medical card today. And it's not just the regular one, it's the big boy one. So I'm going to have a crazy fucking limit going to the dispensary now, and I'm really happy about it.
Yeah, that's the share with your friends limit, isn't it?
It might be.
Well, you got friends right here, Gray, just so you know. I
need more than an OX Addy for that.
You can have it.
Hey, grab me some mushrooms.
I'm actually growing those right now.
Bro, I want to go to Colorado so bad. Ugh, I'm seriously thinking about moving up there.
You got the PEs, Gray?
It's hella expensive to be here. It's honestly like we're hooked up right now just because like for some reason the place that we live in, the property management company isn't very good at managing their properties and has had us on a month to month at the same rate as our initial lease for like 3 years. So we're like unbelievably lucky in that aspect. We were gonna move out a while ago and they said that they were gonna send us a new lease. And I was like, cool with like the lease raise that they were going to give us or whatever. But they said when we were going to move out that they were going to raise our rent, like, the rent on this place. Like, it was something like 33%. I was like, are you guys crazy? Like, no one's going to pay for this place. It's like $2,800 is what they wanted if we were to move out and they were to find new tenants. Right now I'm paying like $21. But yeah, we've been and I have like 3 other roommates, so like we're just making it work over here, dude. It's expensive out here.
Yo, and this is the downside of the AI and the algorithms. I got to tell you, like these corporations that are buying up all the housing for since 2008, really just scooping up everything, and they price it with algorithms, and these algorithms are built to extract maximum value. These are MEVs. Same exact shit as you see in crypto. MEVs for pricing rentals by area, and they will push it to the max. If one person pays it, the algorithm's gonna fucking bump everything up in that neighborhood, and that's just nuts. Something's got to change there.
Yeah, bro. My house, I live kind of in the hood, and like my house right now, the value is like 450K or something like that. That's ridiculously high.
Jesus.
And it doesn't even have an air conditioner, bro. There's not even an air conditioner hooked up out here because, like, when this house was built, Colorado didn't get above 90 degrees on a regular basis. But, here we are 30 years later, and, like, it's over 100 on the regular during the summer now. It's fucking brutal.
That is unbelievable. That's a double whammy. Hey, we are solution people around here, y'all. That's why I fuck with crofam. Like, this whole show, we've been hearing about problems and the solutions that people have come up with, and protocols that have been built. I love what Peppermint is doing this week. I'm pumped for that. I'm pumped with everything Loaded Companions is putting out. All you guys really kicking ass. The music that Gray is doing, all y'all down there, New America, like the Foxes getting points on Minted. I see you. I see you. Yo, Jello Mold, that's our guy. That's our guy. Listen, y'all, you don't got to go home, but you can't stay here. You know the deal. Drink that water, brush those teeth. Own your keys, own your crypto. This is DeFi, ladies and gentlemen. Don't ever forget that shit. Don't tell your seed phrase to anyone. Not once, not never. Put that shit in a safe. Put it someplace safe, and then show someone else how to do this, because it ain't easy. It's crofam for life. Lots of love, y'all. Hey, we'll see you right back here. 420. Go kick ass today. Peace.